galaxy far away. Top decks clashing heroes in the fray. From Tatooine streets to the Death Star's core, we're all fighting in the Metal War.
Hey Star Wars fans, we are back with another episode of the Meta Wars. So welcome to the jungle and let's have a look at the agenda for today. Alrighty guys, so we'll be topping off with some announcements. We've got a few showdowns we're going to be covering across Victoria, the A.C.T and Queensland. We've got some really big events that took place over in WA, including a planetary qualifier, and as always, our online weekly tournament. Aside from that, we'll be covering the big events for this week, the meta report, and we'll be talking about everything coming up in the near future for you guys. So if you haven't already, click that QR code, join the Discord. It is the one-stop shop for everything Star Wars Unlimited in Australia. Alrighty guys, so kicking it off, the first announcement we're going to do here is a big shout out to our friends in South Australia. They've been running a community league, which has been really incredible. It's been a fantastic incentive that has got players all over Adelaide coming into their locals. As you can see here, there were quite some good prizing, a lot of prestiges and hyperspace foils and all sorts of goodies that you could get. There was 6 of these participating stores involved, which are basically the major LGSs in South Australia. So huge shout out to them and of course the community leaders that help organise and run everything. We had Amelia winning the league on 42 points, which was a very incredible effort. So yep, shout out to you on that one. And guys, just again, huge shout out to South Australia for this one. You know, they're really a community that is setting a standard for Star Wars Unlimited in this country, and they're definitely making sure that they're getting noticed for it. So guys, hats off to you for organising this really incredible community league, and I can't wait to see the improvements you guys make upon it for next season. Alrighty guys, moving on, we are going to the A.C.T for a store showdown at Jolt Games. So 19 players in this one. We had none other than CJ from the Baddest taking it out with a Boba Fett Data Vault. So again, really impressive win there by CJ. Very well-known player with the Baddest group. And yeah, it looks like he had some pretty stiff competition there. I mean, 4 Vader Yellows in the top 8. 2 Vader Yellows, 1 Vader 4 Colossus in the top 8. Cad Tarkentown, Thrawn 4 Data Vault, Kylo 5 ECL, and Asajj Data Vault. So guys, just off the top of my head there, looking at those leaders and base combinations, I mean, we're looking at an 80% space race right there. So yeah, really impressive for CJ there. So congratulations on that one, buddy. And yeah, moving along, we have a store showdown over in Victoria, down at Guff in Werribee. So guys, no shock here, but Shedcase has taken this out on Piet Red. Again, phenomenal player. He's really been making some headway this season. I know he performed well at the previous PQ as well. Second place there, we've got Cody on the Luke 4 Tarkentown. Cody is a renowned Quinlan Voss player. Obviously, with the Force throw, he looks like he's pivoting over to Luke 4, which makes perfect sense. We've got Aaron as well, who is really making some waves with Vader 4 Yellow. And yeah, Jonathan is someone I really want to kind of put a bit of time to today because I've seen him top cutting all around the place this season with weeklies and all that sort of stuff. He's been running all sorts of different decks. So yeah, huge shout out to him. He's definitely leveled himself up as a player, and I expect big things from him in the upcoming PQ. Alrighty guys, the second showdown we had was none other than the gaming arena. So guys, probably one of the most notorious places to play in Victoria. The gaming arena is one of the places to be. And yeah, the store showdown there, no doubt we're seeing the usual suspect there. Uncle Fletcher taking it out on third sister data vault of all things. Fletcher actually just previously won the Victorian Draft Championships the week prior. And guys, one thing I really want to point out here is that really, really nice looking trophy that Fletcher's holding there. Shout out to the gaming arena on that, because they go over and above for their competitions, and having an LGS create a keepsake trophy like that, I just think it's such a nice touch. Had I have known about it, I probably would have moved heaven and earth to try and get it myself. That said, though, I probably would not have done too well into Fletcher. But yeah, congratulations, Fletch. Again, just showing your reach as a player, and yeah, looking forward to seeing your results at the PQ this weekend. Outside of that, T-Lock, Vader 4, he's absolutely killing it. So yeah, congratulations to Arthur on that one. Jack, another Scoop City boy, taking third place there on Han 2 Blue. You guys will probably be familiar with Jack winning the Guff PQ earlier in the season as well. So definitely a big lineup there. And fourth place we have the Turtle on Pulp 1 Yellow. So yeah, tough competition. Again, congratulations to Fletcher. And speaking of Fletcher, we're actually going to go into the Spice of the Week and have a look at the deck that he won this showdown on. So normally I don't go too far into deck lists, but look, Third Sister Data Vault, I think it's a pretty interesting deck. It's not something that I've seen around. I did have a chat to Fletch about it. It's not something that he personally created. I believe it was a top cut PQ deck overseas in the US. But yes, super interesting the way this operates. Obviously taking full advantage of the hidden mechanic and putting your opponent in a really sticky situation as far as, you've got ambushes that can clear stuff off, and then they're kind of forced to claim. Otherwise, you're just going to swing in with it at the start of the turn. So yeah, super sticky deck to deal with. Really interesting one that I wouldn't mind checking out myself sometime. So guys, the list's there. Feel free to pause it and check it out. As I said, I won't dive too much into it. You can always contact Fletcher, and he's more than happy to have a chat to anyone. Alrighty guys, so moving across to the other side of the country, and you can see these three strapping young gentlemen here, who are now known as the Triple Sleeve Raiders. That's right. So we've got Kevin, Sean, and my good mate Tim, and they were the winners of the Unified Teams event at Beskar Forge on Saturday. Obviously a huge event there. The 6 teams of 3 people each, and the proceeds from the event went to charity. So $4,453 raised for the Kids Research Institute of Australia. So, I mean, guys, I can't say enough good things about that. Massive shout out to Beskar Forge. They are one of the best places to play in the country, full stop. I actually just found out as well from chatting to Lukey that they do barbecues for their pre-releases. I mean, LGSs in Victoria, please step up and have a barbecue. We'd love to have one. But yeah, guys, again, congratulations to the Triple Sleeve Raiders. I love the shirts. The event looks like it was amazingly fun. And yeah, I mean, raising over $4,000 for the kids, I mean, it just does not get better than that, guys. When we can do what we love as a community and have a good day and do something so beneficial, it's just incredible. So hats off to Beskar Forge and all the guys that took part in that. Alrighty guys, we're moving on to the big one here. So the day after that event was the Planetary Qualifier at Beskar Forge. Now guys, we had 30 players duking it out for this one. There were some interstate guys there. I mean, we're obviously looking at another win from Lucky Luke Williams, who has taken out his 4th Planetary Qualifier. Now, I'd like to point out that Luke is 100% hit rate on PQs. He's attended 4, he's top cutted 4, and he has won 4. Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe this one was a little bit of a struggle for him, even though he did win. And you can hear more about that on our SWU Australia YouTube channel. He actually did an interview that went up last night. War Turtle was hosting it, as he does with many of our PQ winners that have taken the mat this set. And yeah, guys, it is a fantastic interview. I recommend having a listen to it. A bit of a deep dive into Luke's deck list for Sabine ECL and how he likes to operate there. So many gems in there. So, guys, if you haven't already, check that out. It's an absolute banger of an interview with Luke. Alrighty, guys. Aside from that, we had, I believe it's Matt Mercer. I'm pretty sure it was Matt was his name. He was running the Luke ECL. Again, from what I heard in the interview, he's a fantastic player who has really made strides in his game this set. So yeah, shout out to him. I know Luke gave him a big shout out on that interview yesterday, but yeah, congratulations once again to you. Brilliant work. Tebow as well in third place. We saw him take out the planetary qualifier in previous weeks as well. So again, like you're seeing the level of competition at this PQ already. We have a Kazuda security complex as well in fourth place. Not really a deck that we see a lot, Kazuda blue, but yeah, definitely showing its strengths in this matchup. In fifth place, we have Han Green with Blake Moody, who is arguably one of the best players in Western Australia. Again, the only reason he's sitting in fifth place was because he ran into Luke Williams yet again. So guys, yeah, definitely keep an eye out on him. No doubt he'll be trying to get another mat. And then yeah, P at red, Boba Data Vault there, and more Blue Force as well coming in on 8th. So guys, huge range of players there. Fantastic event. If you haven't already, you can check that out on the Baddest stream. So just jump on their YouTube page and you can check out the whole event. Alrighty, guys. Moving on, we have the weekly online tournament. So, guys, you've probably heard about me talking about this every week. So it is every Sunday, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, free to play. Just jump on the Discord, register on the Melee, and off you go. So, guys, huge call to action on this one. As you can see there by the chart up the top, the season wins here. WA is at the top spot on 4. Just behind them is South Australia on 3 wins, which are single-handedly responsible by Max, the South Australian PQ champion, who has been joining us every week to make sure South Australia takes the top spot, and then Victoria trailing behind again on 2. So, guys, it's a must-win situation for Victoria. We really need to put some points on the board. So if you are top table in Vic, please jump on. We need to stop South Australia and WA because they're going to take the win for this season, and we do not want that, as much as we love those guys. But yeah, guys, look, as you can see here, Max taking it out on a Han 1 Blue Force. We had Giga Jim Dale taking the second spot on OB5 Yellow Force. We had myself in third place, rocking the Han 4 Red 30, and the young gun Squirtle on Sabine ECL coming in at fourth place. So, guys, again, make sure you sign up to be a part of this one. We'd love to see you there, and yeah, hopefully you can get the big win and get some points on the board for your state. Alrighty, guys, moving on, we have our final showdown in the piece, which was in Queensland at Mint Collectables. So yeah, 14 players here. The winner of that one was Peter on Boba 4 Data Vault. Interestingly enough, we actually saw Peter take place in the online tournament the week before as well. So yeah, again, that just goes to show the caliber of players here. We've Peter obviously winning this showdown. So huge congratulations to him. And again, guys, you're probably going to notice there is a space dominance here as well. We've got Boba 4, we've got Han 4, we've got more Boba 4, Luke 4, Vader 4, Boba 4. Again, you're looking at what, 80%? It's pretty big numbers right now in the space race. So, guys, keep that in mind, and we'll cover that next in a moment when we have a look at the meta report. But yeah, it's space is happening. Alrighty, guys. So moving on, we have the big events for this week. Now, guys, as you can see here, we have 11 big events this week coming up. A barrage of showdowns all across the country. We've got the big one, the PQ at Plenty Games in Melbourne on Saturday. Guys, it's in the CBD. It's not too far from the airport. I believe they have less than 30 tickets remaining, going off the ticket link I looked at earlier. So, guys, if you are keen, I would highly recommend you jump on that one and get your ticket now, because, the last thing you want to do is miss out. Guys, as you can see here, these are the events that we'll be covering next week. So I'm going to be a busy boy getting all the results for this one. I'll let you guys pause that if you need to, so you can have a bit of a look. But we're going to move straight on into the meta report. Alrighty, guys. So the meta report we've got here for Western Australia. We've got a 43% aggro balance in there. We've got 40% mid-range. We've got 17% control. 43% of the rare bases, 33% force bases, 33% space. Sample size here is 30 people. As I said, we're just going off the PQ that occurred on the weekend. Han 1 had a 16% meta share, which is quite high, as you can see there. And then the other leaders, we're looking anywhere from 6 to 10% meta share. So obviously the leaders that were being used quite a bit there outside of Han 1 was Han 2, Boba 4, Sabine, which obviously won the event. Then you had Yoda, Vader 4, and then you had Kazuda and Obi on the lower end with the 6%. Guys, really interesting to note which top cutted, which didn't. Obviously, your top cuts, you're looking at Han 1, Han 2, Boba 4, Sabine, and Kaz. Guys, keep that in mind. We'll move along to the Victorian meta report, which I know is going to be a point of interest with the upcoming PQ this weekend. So, guys, again, small sample size, 2 showdowns, 25 people. So a little bit less of a sample size than we had in WA. But you can already see here the difference. So 52% aggro share, 36% mid-range, 12% on control, 40% rare bases. Worth noting that 20% is data vault, 16% force, 32% space. Guys, again, we're seeing Vader 4 being a really popular run right now. It did make a top cut, which is good to see. Han 1 also there. Boba 4, Dooku, which surprises me. I'm not quite sure if that was if there was something behind that or not. But yeah, Dooku was there. Poe Dameron and Paired, which Paired I think we can expect to see. So guys, we're going to move to the Oz meta, which is our biggest sample size, which is a collection of the PQ and 4 showdowns across the country. Guys, obviously keep in mind it is still early days. When we add the 11 events from next week into this, we'll have a much better picture. Obviously the issue with that is majority of the PQs have already come to a close. So yeah, guys, I did hit the reset on the data, and my main reason for that was just because there's no point comparing data with Quinlan Voss and leaders that just are not going to get the play. So all this data I'm showing you today is from current events. It's from our latest events. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. We're looking at the most update we can. Top meta shares here across the country. Vader 4 is on 14%, and Boogeyman Boba 4 is on 13%. So Boba's actually had a slight increase in play, which is interesting to see. I would imagine that's just because he wasn't affected as much by the Force Throw ban. It's more the decks coming into the meta as a result of that that would affect him. But yeah, Boba's seeing a little bit more of an uptake. Vader 4 obviously getting a massive uptake. Han 1 being the third one there to get an uptake. 10% meta share for Han 1. Interestingly enough, though, not converting as well as we'd like to see. You're only looking at one top cut for Han 1, and that top cut was by Blake Moody, which is one of the best Han players in the country. So, take that as you will. The other thing to keep in mind is Sabine. Sabine is another leader who we saw fairly well represented. You're looking at you're looking at 4 of those across the country. Only one of them hitting the top cut. And again, bear in mind that was Luke, who is an absolute savant with the deck. So again, take that as you will. As much as I do love the Queen, I'm not expecting to see a big pool of results from Sabine to close out this season, unless it is a player that has either won PQs or top cutted PQs on Sabine. Han 2 obviously seeing a bit of play there, twice as many top cuts than Sabine. Looking at the top cut percentages, so the main top cut percentages, we had Piet, Cad, and Luke 4. Both of them, all 3 of them were on 67% top cut range, which is a really, really stellar result. So don't be surprised if you start seeing more of them. They are performing well at the moment. Boba, again, 56%, Vader 4 on 50%, and same with Han 2. So, yeah, guys, keep that in mind. That is always interesting to see. Aggro share, you're looking at 54%. So, as a whole, the country is leaning into aggro, which is not really a surprise. You tend to see that when the meta is very uncertain. Mid-range, 32%. Control, 13%. Force spaces, we're looking at 27%. And space is a whopping 45%. So, guys, keep that in mind when you're planning out for your events. Expect to see some space. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna just give a quick meta watch here, just to go over what we've noticed so far. So again, an increase in aggro. As I said earlier, guys, that is something that you're going to see in an uncertain meta. A lot of control and mid-range decks need to know what they're going to face off against before they can plan how to beat it. So obviously we're going to see more aggro decks because it's easier just to go face. Increased in space decks. Look, I'm going to say that's because a lot of people were repped on space decks due to when the start of the set happened, there was the force throw was everywhere. You had Chirrut. The ground game was just an absolute nightmare. A lot of people pivoted to space decks. They've got reps on those space decks, and now that there's a force throw shift, they've gone back to what they're repped on. So yeah, it makes perfect sense to me why we're seeing the uptake in space decks. Majority of the space decks are also aggro, so that just goes hand in hand. Increase in Data Vault, that doesn't surprise me at all either. Data Vault is a bit of a safety net for everyone. It's a fantastic base. It gives you that little bit of extra wriggle room, especially in an uncertain meta. Leaders to plan for, guys. Vader 4 yellow. He's the most played. He's up there. Make sure you got a plan for him. Boba 4 Data Vault. Definitely have a plan for that one. Han 1 blue and green. Guys, that's a given. Han 2 blue green. Sabine ECL. I definitely would not be leaving that off the list to plan for. Piet Red, Cad Tarkentown, Luke 4, we're seeing that played in a bit of ECL. Thrawn 4, Data Vault, we're seeing Yoda Green, and OB5 is circling a little bit with green yellow. But yeah, guys, those last three are kind of on the bubble. I'm expecting to see a bit of a rise in them. So yeah, guys, keep that in mind. As I said, we're coming to the close of the season now. So what I'm going to do is roll off to the credits, and you guys can see all the upcoming events. Don't forget, you can watch the stream for the Melbourne Planetary Qualifier on our YouTube channel. Guys, I'm going to head off and get some much needed reps before the PQ this weekend. So I'll love you and leave you with the credits. Much love, and shuffle, shuffle.
Shuffling my deck in the canteen of light. Layers on command, gonna win this fight. Shadows in the corner, Vaders are so cold. Control bill's working with a grip, they won't let go. Every table's like a battlefield. Aggro's rushing in with that blaster of steel. But the mid-range players, they never yield. One wrong move and your fate is sealed. This is a meta war in a galaxy far away. Top decks clashing, heroes in the fray. From Tatooine streets to the Death Star's core, we're all fighting in the meta war.